the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood.
What's up? Back with a crazy story. Gonna get straight to the point. Go on, tell the story, man. Get it in. Look, I'm rolling one day, and I'm just doing my little thing, what I normally be doing, and I'm just cruising through the streets of South Central, and I'm in a particular section, and I happen to just, be glancing, reading the walls, just checking out what's going on. So in this particular section, I see the hood crossed out. So of course I keep me a little handy, you know what I'm saying, can of paint, just in case I might see something I want to strike up. So I make a U-turn and I dip into the street where the building, you know what I'm saying, hit up, and I get in the yard and I bust and I pull over to the side and I park. I leave the vehicle running because guess what? I'm out of bounds. And then they got it all struck up. I mean, like, dude, they did their thing. So I'm like feeling some type of way. So I get out and I mark it up. And, let them be known, like, I done came through. So I get in the vehicle and I push off. So I'm not understanding, you know what I'm saying, how or why, like, why did they do that? You know what I mean? Because I've never heard that we had like any type of altercation with these type of people, right? So my thing, I was just curious. So anyway, I go on and complete my mission, doing what I was doing, going where I was going to go and get back. So I'm in the hood and I'm just thinking like, man, yeah, man, it's all cool, And I told him, a homie about what I had seen. And he was like, oh yeah, that's woo. But I'm like, dang, like, how do we get into it with them way down there? Like, so they give me the the backdrop to the story of what happened, whatnot. So I'm chilling. I don't do nothing. If anybody know me, I don't do drugs, right? I don't do drugs. I might just smoke a joint or two. And I drink. And I was always taught when you in these streets, don't be intoxicated. Don't be high on nothing, because that's how you get caught. And I know, you know what I'm saying? I done seen it plenty of times. Somebody get put on candy camera. They get caught in a steel frame. You know what I mean? So I was taught this, and I adhered to that, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I never liked the way I feel when I'm altered. That's why I never got high, I never drink when I'm all balanced. I'm gonna be first one to tell you, anybody know me and they hear me tell my story, I done told it to them personally, they'll tell you, man, don't let me drink. If I get buzzed, I'm scary. Straight up. I smoke weed, I'm high, I'm scared. I'm ready to go home and go to sleep. I don't want no static. But if you catch me like this right here in this state, yeah, man, you don't want this problem right here. Because I'm thinking, and I'm clear, and I'm conscious of what's going on in my action. But anyway, moving on with the story. So I'm in the hood, and I'm just chilling. I'm at the park, and everybody congregating, not too many homies out here, and it's other people or whatever from other fractions, in the park. So everybody's just getting along, they be drinking and they blowing or whatever. And then I go to the homie and I'm like, yeah, bro, like, what y'all got going on? Woo, woo. So it's the other particular, fellas over here, that was allies. They're smoking, they passing, and then the homie was like, cuz you don't smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like, cuz I wanted to hit the joint, right? So they're like, man, like, you don't smoke. Like, man, let me hit that. And so I get it. And the homie, you know what I'm saying, that's an ally, from another fraction. I get it and I'm hitting it. I hit it real hard. And he's in my ear. He get in my ear talking about respect it, respect it, respect it. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, back up. Like, what is he talking about respect it? But while I'm hitting it, I do notice that, man, we're kind of like, it smoke different. It don't have a taste or nothing, but I'm like, it's smelling like, you know what I'm saying, that good endo. It's burning like endo. Well, I'm hitting it and I'm wondering, why is he telling me to respect? Like, now all these things are going on in my head while I'm hitting. Now look at it. Woo. Like, dang, that boy hit different. So I hit it one more time and I give it to him. And he be like, you got to respect it. You got to respect it. Man, so I blow him off. I walk off. I treat my little quart. I drink a little quart and I give him a quart. I wet my whistle. So now I'm feeling funny. I'm like feeling funny. I'm I'm like, dang, I don't feel right. So I go to my vehicle. So I'm in my vehicle. Now, mind you, I ain't telling this part, but I already had a mission I was gonna go get on. So in the course of this, I'm gonna go get on this mission. I go on and push off. So while I'm rolling, man, I'm feeling like out of sorts. I'm like feeling, man, I can't even really describe like how I got high. And I'm just thinking to myself, in the moment before it got all just crazy to me, I was just thinking like, dang, I'm really relaxed. And for some reason, I feel like I'm high as hell. Like, man, I'm super high. Like, man, what kind of endo that was? But as I'm rolling and I'm driving to the, where I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go in a particular part of town, and I'm rolling and I'm looking at I'm like intensely focused on the road. And I don't have no music bumping in the vehicle or nothing. I had but in these moments, I'm kind of conscious of what's going on and I'm not conscious of what's going on. But this is where it get crazy. I'm rolling and I'm thinking, dang, it's hard to drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really focusing on driving hard and not knowing I'm gripping the steering wheel like really hard. But I'm rolling and all of a sudden, y'all for the trip. You for the trip. The lines in the street start coming up out the street and they're going by me. They like coming up off the ground and floating over the hood of the car coming through the windshield. So every time I see one, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm dodging them. Like, man, then I'm realizing, man, what in the fuck did I smoke? You know what I mean? So I'm hallucinating. I'm tripping. I'm having a trip. So I'm like, I ain't never got high, none of this, So this is after the fact information I'm giving you guys. I'm finna give y'all guys. So I'm rolling to the location. I'm determined. For some reason, I'm mega focused on what I'm gonna go do. So when I wheel up, whoop the whoop, and and I, do what I'm doing, and I'm lurking and knowing what's going on, because this is what going on in South Central. So, man, I pull up and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go hit this up. I see nice little old, ooh, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go strike this wall up, right? While I'm in they turf. So I hop out, because it's a residence. I'm on a residential street, right? And they got, everybody, I don't really have to explain, but I gotta explain, because if you're not from LA, you're not gonna understand it. Most of the people, they don't have fences. They got brick walls, surround their house. This is a particular corner house. So I'm on the street that's, crossing down the side of the wall. So they got this white ass wall. I'm like, and I'm in their hood. I'm in their hood. So I get out. To me, it looked good. Because I'm high. I don't know. I ain't on my best skills. But while I'm doing this, right? Ooh, a couple of cars pass by. But because I'm high and I don't know what the hell I done smoke, I'm so damn high, I'm not paying attention to nothing. I got the car door open, a car running, I'm saying? I'm right there. So I can get back in, whoop, whoop, and I wheel off. I make that left, and I'm finna bank up out they hood, because I ain't, ain't nobody outside. So as I'm coming down the street, I'm not realizing I'm actually driving slow. And this is just this is the red flag all the way. I might as well have, blow the horn and tell them to come outside. Basically that's what I'm doing. So as I'm rolling down the street, right, man, nigga get off on me. Wow, 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 wow. Listen, y'all, I'm so blowed, I'm so out of space right now, man. I don't even realize how slow I'm actually moving and how high I am. But I do know I'm getting fired upon, right? And I heard the glass breaking out. Boom, boom. So, I keep, it's like a crazy movie to me. It's like all this was like a movie. I get out the vehicle, exit the vehicle, and I snap back. They snapping back. So we snapping at each other, what we do, just typical days. You know what I'm saying? It's a typical day. Man, I'm snapping back. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm out. I get in the vehicle. I'm taking but I think I'm moving fast. Man, they parlaying the vehicle. You hear me? When I tell you what, let me get to it. So I'm in my little shoebox. they snapping. Man, it gets kind of hectic to me. I just put it in drive, boom, and just roll. I don't stab off. I don't do nothing. It was like some slow motion, crazy. And so when I get to the corner, I exit the vehicle, snap back, and I get on. And I'm thinking, I'm rolling. Pete, I go home, right? How I got home, I don't even know. All I remember was I woke up, right? And the whole house was empty. I don't even remember who was there, what happened, none of this, right? This is crazy, right? This crazy story. I'm high. I'm still high. And I wake up and I'm like, the ceiling looking crazy, like it's warped and wobbling and stuff, like it's moving. And I'm tripping. So, man, I go get in the bathtub, turn on the water, get the shower going, trying to, rejuvenate myself. Like, man, I'm not understanding what's going on with me. So, anyway, I'm high. Let's just put it like that. I'm still high. This is the next morning. So, when I go outside and just look, open the door, open the burglar bar, and I look outside, because, I know where I'm living at. I'm high, but I'm not high like that. So I'm like looking outside, just sort of, and I see the vehicle sitting out there at the curb. So I ain't really, like pay no attention to it or nothing like that. So I come back in, and at the time, the vehicle that I'm pushing is not mine. It's the girl I'm with. I was in her vehicle. She got my vehicle. So I'm in here and I'm trying to figure out, like, dang, so I got a little quote. I hit that boy. Woo, and I get the rush of my life. Like, literally had to how you just sit on the edge of your bed and just fall back? I had to do one of them moves. Like, whoa, like I got rushed with something. So now I'm like, I'm super duper high for like another couple of hours. I'm like immobilized or something. So when I get up, now I'm moving around and she come in and she see me kind of like looking crazy. She come in there and she like, man, what the fuck wrong with you? So this is what she used to call me. She would never call me by my name. This was her name for me. She like, man, what the fuck you want? Nigga, is you fucking crazy? Like, what you been smoking? And I'm like, looking at her like, what? I'm loopy as hell. I'm like disorientated. Like, I'm really out of there. So I'm like, oh man, what you doing? She's like, man, you crazy? You know what you did last night? And I'm like, no, what the fuck happened to my car, man? You see my car? What was you doing? Like, I'm like, man, what is he screaming for? Like, this is, man, you tripping. So look, she tell me, and I'm not laughing because this is crazy. She tell me I come in the house last night and I'm tripping. She got a little boy. And anybody been, familiar with me stories. I told a story about, about what happened when his dad came. So, little man, you know what I'm saying? She telling me I want to play with him. She trying to put him to sleep. I get mad. I get the shotgun, right? And tell everybody now her sister's there. She's there. The baby is her, the baby. She said her sister was there and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend from another fraction. We cool with him. But I'm high. She said I was high. She said I was looking crazy. And I came in and I wanted to play with the baby. She said, no, I got mad. I get the shotgun. I go draw down on her. And then I said, ooh, her. And I go in the back, kick their door in, draw down on them, made everybody come to the room. And I made everybody get naked. She like, man, what you did? I did what? She like, man, I told us get naked or you gonna trip out. You ready? Like, I better not say nothing. So look, they get naked or whatever. They say, I get the baby. I put him on my chest. And I'm just telling me, I'm just trying to kick it with him. Like, she telling me what I'm saying. I don't have no recollection of none of this. So she say, I made them all there on the floor, right? And I got the gauge on them. I lay down, they got the barrel rocking them. I done rocked the baby and myself to sleep. So they done got up and, give me this. Old boy wanted to do something to me. She wanted to told me she wanted to stab me in the throat. But she telling me what's going on, right? It's crazy. So I'm sitting here dumbfounded because in my mind, I'm thinking, I dreamed that. How the hell she know what I was dreaming? Because I honestly believe that was a dream, right? So she's giving me the rundown. She's upset. So I'm like, I wonder what she talking about with the car though. Like, what's she talking about? So I go because I do remember getting in an incident. So I go outside, and man, when I walked outside and looked at this vehicle, I had to break down when I went back in. Well, let me tell you what the vehicle looked like. The vehicle looked like somebody just parked the car somewhere like in an abandoned field and just had like took pot shots at it for they just trying to practice. Man, the boy plugged up. All the back window gone, the passenger window knocked out. I probably got about 8 or 9 bullet holes in the windshield. The trunk is hit up. Probably got about 8 or 9, 10, 12 bullet holes in it down on the passenger side of the car. Probably got about 17 to 20, over 20 some bullet holes up through there. Man, when I looked in there, it's glass everywhere inside the car. It's like I can see on the passenger seat where it's bullets that traveled through the trunk, came through the back seat, came through there, hit the dashboard. Like some of the bullets, the bullets that was in the windshield are exit wounds. They're not entry wounds. They like exit straight up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they was shooting, it had to be like a 45. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't shooting no choppers or nothing like that, because they'd have meleeed me, they'd have laid me out, they'd have Swiss cheese me down. So, but look, I'm looking at this vehicle and I'm just like in awe of this. And I'm thinking to myself, how did I get home? Like through this? Like what happened? And I'm looking in the car and I don't even want to like look anymore. It's kind of like, because it's kind of traumatizing to me. So I go back in the house, I sit on the end of the couch, right? And I just had to pray. Cause I was just dumbfounded by what then transpired. And then now I'm like, she cooked me something. So I didn't ate. Now I'm back to normal. I'm feeling kind of funny, but I'm back to normal, right? So I push off, get suited up and, re-gear up and everything, stock the thing and let's go. I got it. Cause this is the 80s. This go time every day out here. So I push on into the hood and I push up on the fire side and I'm like in the park and I'm looking for the home. Then I wheel around, I see the homies, you know what I'm saying, they hanging out. So I pull up at the homie house and go in the back. He back there. I'm like, cuz, let me holler at you right quick. Say, what was cuz them name that was at the park yesterday? Woo, they was smoking with. What the nigga's name? Well, who was that? And then he tell me that's woo. Like, cause I personally didn't know them, but I knew where they was from. So he could like, yeah, what's up? Like, I said, man, what the fuck was that y'all was smoking? And then nigga started laughing. And I'm like, what's so funny? And he like, man, you smoked that, niggas on that dust. What? I'm like, what? Nigga, you let me smoke some angel dust? Bro, are you, man, I'm tripping. You let me smoke some angel dust? Do you know what happened to me yesterday? Like last night, I done zumped out. I'm thinking I'm like hallucinating and all this old crazy stuff. Bro, I've been high over 14 hours. Like, do you know this? Like, he like, yeah, that shit do you like that. You was hallucinating? He laughing. But I'm shocked by this revelation. I'm shocked. Like, bro, you let me blow some dust? Is you crazy? Like, I don't even do nothing. You know how clean my system is? And then how that dust did me dirty. So I going down the events of the night, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Be like, dang, cuz, what the hell? So I go back and push to the hood. I'm doing all my apologies, on one knee. I'm sorry. Whoop, it won't happen again. Yeah, man. The homie that let me blow some dust, and it's not his fault. It's my fault. I know, ask what's in it. And I should have asked when he kept telling me to respect it. Respect it. I'm like, what the hell is this? But that's what he was trying to tell me. Boy, you own something when you finna be out there. So the moral of the story is I don't do drugs. And I got high one time and blanked out and had a whole episode of events that took place that I could have lost my life. And, you know, they beat my pockets up because I had to get that car bundled, get that glass put back in. And I'm going to tell y'all what happened on the next video about when they synced that vehicle again. You know what I'm saying? And what took place on that time. Because that was crazy. But yeah, man, thanks for tapping in, man. Get the rest of the story, man. I give y'all the rest of the story on part 2. Man, you know, how I play it out. Man, peace.